Clearing tunnel dwellers is one of the strongest starts in the game, so doing it quickly and efficiently can snowball you even harder. There are two key things to know to improve how quickly you can clear tunnel dwellers. The first is that 2 headshots will kill a tunnel dweller if the weapon does 40 damage or higher. Damage drop off over distance may bring this to 3 hits, but it still highlights some key guns for clearing quickly and cost effectively. I'm going to avoid tier 3 and military grade weapons because they're basically all awesome, and instead stick to tier 2 and below. The semi-automatic rifle, or SAR, sticks out on this list and is a fairly effective weapon for clearing tunnel dwellers, while the tier 2 SMGs both deal below 40 damage and tend to have lower performance in comparison. I'd also call out the semi-automatic pistol as an unexpected option and the double barrel with slugs as a dark horse. Slugs do 80 damage, and while their damage drop-off is rapid, they can one-shot with a headshot from very close range, or 2-shot with a head and body shot from medium range. Of course, it is a tier 2 blueprint, but they can be found regularly and could be a good in-between option on your way to better guns. I would also note that handmade shells generally did not have the range to be effective for clearing in my experience. But this brings us to the second key thing to know. If you hit a dweller outside of its range while on a different side of the track from them, they will start pathing all the way around to your track rather than moving towards you, often giving you many opportunities to take free shots at them without them firing back or making those awkward AI dodging moves. This puts more value on better range weapons, again highlighting the SAR. I'd also add this is the key to clearing effectively with a compound bow, which is otherwise not a great option. If you execute this well, the compound bow becomes roughly as effective as a decent gun. So then let's look at Tai Beam. Most good weapons will clear a full 8 dweller station in 1 to 2 minutes. And while I found the SAR to be about 30 seconds faster than the Thompson, that's not really a huge difference. You should generally expect to use between 20 and 80 cloth to heal, with longer range combat leading to less cloth spent. Decent weapons will clear in 2 to 3 minutes, often costing around 80 to 120 cloth. The lower DPS and closer range makes this a little bit more rough. And prim gear will generally take 3 to 6 minutes, but I'd call out the crossbow as being the worst option. While it does have more range and per shot damage than the bow, its reload time makes it abysmal for clear speed, and a bow will generally be 1 to 2 minutes faster. You can speed up the crossbow a bit by using a nail gun in close range situations, but you end up taking quite a bit of damage, and it at best puts it on par with just a bow. If you take clear time and add in ammo efficiency, these are my personal favorites to use depending on where I am in my progression. Of course, much of what I said can vary based on your performance or preferences, so take it all with a grain of salt. Also, if you haven't seen my other video on how to reduce damage taken from tunnel dwellers, I'd recommend checking that out as well. Otherwise, I hope this has been helpful and thank you for watching.